Going to sleep and waking up famous. That don't mean I'm dangerous.
Casual boxing talk.
Yeah, we live, baby. We live. You know, Ghost Rider with boxing back in the building. It's no surprise to us, so I'm not even going to go into that part. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the room warm up a little bit. Yo, I'm getting blown up. You know what I'm saying? I was sleeping in because I've been editing all night. I'm getting blown up. They like, man, the Ghost Rider with boxing strikes again. It's my phone lit, right? Zed Brooks Multimedia. I sent the invite. We waiting on Slim. He probably somewhere tossing the damn football. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But yo, salute to the Zosco Factory. Funny thing is, y'all believe in a media outlet that's ops with Tank. Tank is fighting Roach in November. Oh man, cut it out. Zosco Factory. You still on that, fam? You still on that, fam? Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, you putting it in twice. Oh, you stamping it twice, huh? You're doubling and tripling down on it. All right, so let's just get to it, man. Us here in the casual boxing talk community, man, it's like we already hip to this. We told y'all from day one after the fight. Thing is, Turkey tried to throw Oop in that, man. He tried to throw Jake Paul a sacrificial fight. And so that was the only reason we was looking away, right? He tried to get us from looking away from that. So we know Jake Paul ain't stupid, man. We know Jake Paul ain't stupid. He is not taking an Anthony Joshua fight, right? The safest route for Jake Paul is the Tank fight, if we talking money, right? So, and that's what it is. Tank Davis, like I said, he wants out of the game. Tank wants out, man. It's like, this is no surprise to us, man. We already knew this here, bro. We already knew this here. Salute the SG, man. Real talk, man. Yo, salute the juice in my cup, man. So we already knew this, fam. And that's what it is. The real question is, will it be a real fight or a fake fight? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. Will it be real or will it be fixed? Like, honestly, man, I want to know what y'all think in the chat, man, because I'm looking at it right now. Jake Paul, if you got to sign certain conditions for Tank Davis, it's time to cut the bull, man. You feel me? It's time to cut the bull. Yo, Zosco Factory, what you saying, man? Zosco is hurt by this, man. The Zosco Factory is hurt by this. Bro, we told y'all Tank wants to get a bag and be out, right? So the only real questions here is it real or is it fixed? That's one, right? Two, is he going to cut Calvin and Kenny in on his bag? Right? That's the second question. Because we're going to find out what Tank about, man. Because if you don't cut Calvin and Kenny in on his bag, man, you're doing them dirty, son. You're doing them dirty, son. But just as we already knew this. Yo, Zosco saying PBC didn't announce it. I don't believe it. Bro, come on, man. We already know PBC is Floyd. Established that last show. And like Floyd won't mind it happening. Right, for real, if Rolly gets the Manny Pacquiao fight. And this is Jake Paul and Tank Davis shooting the bird, flipping their finger at Turkey Al-Sheikh, bro. That's what this is about. This is about, like, yeah, we're going to make a money fight without you, Turkey. And that's what they're doing. Jake Paul know that Turkey was trying to set him up to get decapitated. You know, like, Jake Paul people ain't stupid. Like, you put Jake Paul in there with Anthony Joshua, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, yo. Yo, for real, man. For real. Salute the real three. The real three, man. The real three GOD, man. Salute, fam. Yo, where we at with it, man? Yeah, Zosco Factory. You know it's all love, baby. Real talk, man. We already knew this in the casual boxing talk community. And it comes as no surprise to us. The only question is, will it be real or will it be a fake Paul event? That's what I want to know in the comments. Let me know. Let me know, man. I sent the link out to Zed Brooks Multimedia. Like I said, this dude probably somewhere tossing football, Slim. He's somewhere tossing football somewhere, man. Yo, but we here. We talking casual boxing, man, because that's what this event is. This event is nothing less than casual boxing. Yo, salute to Joe Cole, man. Real talk, fam. Real talk, fam. So, Miller Films, what you talking about, man? Boom, boom. Miller Films. What? Ring Magazine just announced Tank fighting Jake Paul in the exhibition. Wow. Bro, we announced Tank was fighting Jake Paul on March 31st. The night of March 31st, bro. Like we announced that. Right here, us in the casual boxing talk community. And you got people will go live and say you heard it here first. No, we already knew this, man. We already knew this because we know how to analyze the data, man. We analyze the data on here, man. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Saco Factory. What you talking about, man? Yo. CEO of MVP just made a statement and said this information is wrong. If he said it's wrong, then they're gonna have to back it up and prove it's wrong, right? They're gonna have to prove it's wrong. Yo, juice in my cup, man. Listen, Tank about to retire. Of course, Tank is about to retire, fam. Tank is about, yo, is Tank gonna cut Calvin and Kenny in on his bag though? That's the real thing, because Tank can give back, right, to the people that put him in the position he's in, right? And not only that, back to his community with this fight. And that's what I'm saying, man. And I'm just hoping, he don't throw the fight to Jake Paul, bro. That I can't predict. Ghost Rider of boxing cannot predict whether it's real or fake. Y'all gotta let me know. Boom, boom. Yo, Sammy Williams, salute. Homie, you can't be this dumb, man. Oh, real talk, bro. I mean, I guess I am, fam. I guess I am, bro. I'm falling for it, man. I'm falling for it. Larry Benson, salute, man. Yo, did your homeboy Zeb Shady and his not talking about no more act like they don't know him? What? You lost, man. Did your homeboy Zeb Shady and his not talking no more, they act like they don't know him? I don't know, man. I don't know. Lamar Roach somewhere like mad in the mug, man. Mad in the mug. Like, yo, he should have been listening to the Ghost Rider of boxing, bro. Lamar Roach, this nigga, yo, you should have been listening to the show, man. We've been dropping game on you from day one, Slim. Tank will leave you there mad, bro. Real talk. Tank chasing them bad. Yo, Sasko Factory. Scooter, you really think Calvin and Kenny ain't being paid? I ain't saying that. I'm just saying he been doing them dirty. He did them dirty in the last fight, right? And like he comes with a disrespectful type of wave with them brothers, man. And he make it all up by cutting them in on his bag. Yo, bring them brother and don't underpay him, right? Cut them in the bag. God wants you to do that, Tank. God wants you to cut Baltimore in on this bag. Meaning Upton, Calvin, and Kenny, fam. Yo, we in the super chat. Yo, salute to Joe Cole, man. Yo, the fans won't be there for Tank after this. After boxing gets the bag, but I don't. Yeah, the fans will be there, bro. Yo, I'm hyped, man. Let me calm down. I need to put my glasses on, bro. I ain't got time to look for them, though. Let me squint real quick. Hold on. The fans won't be there for Tank after boxing. So get that bag, but I don't like it. But it's Tank over them, right? I mean, anybody would do it, fam. Anybody would do it, fam. Like the bag he's gonna get for this Jake Paul fight is gonna be more than he got for the Ryan Garcia fight, right? And as we already said, PBC been fumbling the Tank bag for 2 straight years. So I ain't even mad at Tank for saying, you know what? I wanted the fights. Y'all pump fake me with the Amazon deal, right? Ain't a bigger deal than Floyd, right? So I mean, like, just gotta call it what it is at this point, man. We gotta call it what it is at this point. Yo, Miss Mona, what you talking about, girl? Yo, MVP came out an hour ago and debunked the story. Stop believing that lion turkey tale. Now I'm running with it. I don't care what they talking about, man. This right here is facts, man. Tank, unless somebody comes in and blocks it and gatekeeps it, Tank will be fighting an exhibition with Jake Paul. Will it be real or will it be fake? Boom, boom. Sasko Factory. I agree. If this fight go down, but it won't happen. Come on, man. Prove to me it ain't gonna happen. Come on, man. Prove to me it ain't gonna happen, man. Yo, Sammy Williams, come on, homie. Better than this. Y'all coming at me, and Tank is the one. Yo, Tank is the one. Tank been told y'all he out. He out. If you ain't gonna be out without it. Like what do they call that when a CEO leave, man? Got a parachute package. You know what I'm saying? This is a parachute package. And if he don't do the fake Paul fight, he'll do the Manny Pacquiao fight. His only option for real fights and real bags is rocking with Turkey Al-Sheikh. And that's Shakur Stevenson, right? And if you fight Shakur Stevenson, it's going to be Thanos versus the Avengers. That's a fact, bro. It's going to be Thanos versus the Avengers if you fight Shakur Stevenson. He fight fake Paul, he's going to get a super bag, and then now he can kick back and make decisions. You know, where do we go from here now that we got this super bag? And it might ruin Tank. Real talk. Because if he cash out with the fake Paul fight, will he still have that monster that make him Gervonta Tank Davis? You feel me? Boom, boom. Joe Cole. Joe Cole, what you saying? Shit. He's the one getting hit. It won't. That's right. He's the one getting hit in the head since 6. Get that bag. The fans won't be here to pay them bills. There we go, fam. Joe Cole, somebody talking sense, man. Yo, salute the boxing with 2-4, man. Yo, salute. Yo, salute the teach, man. All right, my take is this, man. Tank told y'all he was out. Tank told y'all he wanted therapy, right? Tank been getting jerked around for 2 years since he came home from jail. Tank got Floyd Mayweather behind the scenes sabotaging his career, right? Tank got Turkey Al-Sheikh signing Tank wanted a big fight. He had Turkey Al-Sheikh signing everybody the big deals, right? And he got dudes in PBC sabotaging his career, right? Real talk. How you Tank Davis and can't get a real fight for 2 years, right? How you Tank Davis and got to fight Lamont Roach, right? How you Tank Davis and it's crazy. You getting underpaid. How you go from 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, right, against Ryan Garcia, right, to not being able to get a fight? Let's make it make sense. They forcing Tank's hand, bruh. They forcing his hand, bruh. That's the fact. And you got niggas like Floyd behind the scenes sabotaging this man allegedly, in my opinion, right? Yo, Teach, what you talking about, man? I'm a cool fan. I'm not mad at Tank for doing this. Make your money. Come back in 2026. And that's my point, right? They've been fumbling this man's bag at PBC for 2 straight years. He needs a cash cow right now. Because any other promoter, right? Used to do 1.2 million pay-per-view buys with Ryan Garcia. We'll be able to get him much bigger fights down the line, man. The fact that he had to fight Frank Martin and Lamont Roach, come on, Slim. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. I ain't mad at Tank for doing this at all, bro. Larry Benson, salute. We need that. We need Tank. That was a beating on his chest, right? We need that Tank. That was a beating on his chest. We need that Tank that was beating on his chest. The real talk, man. Man, I'm wearing my glasses, bro. Hold on, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep going, man. Yo, we need that Tank that was beating on his chest for more smoke. Bam. Yep. And after dominating the fight, boom, boom, boom. Where we at? Joe Cole, what you talking about? Yeah, Tank might be checked out. Fuck. Yo, Tank might be checked out. Y'all ain't getting me to curse, man. Yo, FYI, all the yellow dollar signs after I talk to YouTube done turn green. No, salute to the casual boxing fan, man. We real out here. They can't hold us back, man. They can't hold us back. Real talk, fam. Where we at, man? Sammy Williams, what's good, man? What's good, man? Nigga already getting 5 real bags. What you talking about? No, he ain't, man. The Lamont Roach Jr. fight is not a real bag. The Frank Martin fight was not a real bag. And if you know boxing business, you know that he should have been fighting a Mexican out of jail. He should have came out of jail fighting a Mexican. Who know that better than Floyd Mayweather and Al Haymon, right? How they fumbling Tank bags like this, right? You're forcing Tank's hand, bro. They forced Tank to the fake Paul fight. They forced his hand. If you look at it when he came home, right? When he came home, he said, I got 7 fights and I'm naming names. Right? They telling me I'm getting a bigger deal than Floyd. And they was pump faking. They was capping. None of that was real, right? They forcing my man's hand, bro. He has no choice but to take this if he trying to get paid. PBC ain't trying to get him paid. Real talk, man. Boom, boom. We done seen the best of we seen the best take of better. We done seen the best of the tape. Better not fight or Lamont. I don't think he got the mindset to beat him. I mean, you might be right. You might be right, because Tank is disgusted with the game, man. Tank is disgusted with the game, bro. Like 2 straight years, bro. You mean after 1.2 million pay-per-view buys against Ryan Garcia, y'all can't get me a fight for a big bag against a big name opponent? Let's keep it real, bro. So it's sabotage. It's straight sabotage. He had no choice but to take this fight. He had, and y'all would take it too. Y'all would take this fight too, man. Stop the cap. If y'all Tank, y'all would, stop the cap. Put yourself in Tank's shoes for a minute, right? You got the biggest fight of your career. Then you go to jail on some bull, right? And then you come home and everybody turned into Scooby-Doo. We got a big bag for you, Tank. All right, where the bag at? Right? Everybody at the PBC done turned into Scooby-Doo all of a sudden. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, salute the life is good, man. There we go, man. Casual boxing talk is where it's at, fam. Where we at, man? Joko, what you talking about, man? Hell nah, Tank still beats them. If he's 70% into it, nah, it's dangerous, right? Because you got to think about it. If and when he fights Shakur Stevenson, who's going to be on Shakur Stevenson's team helping him get ready for Tank Davis? Let's run it down one more time. Floyd Mayweather going to come in there and teach Shakur Stevenson everything he know about Tank and how to beat Tank, right? Terrence Crawford going to do the exact same thing. Andre Ward going to be in there. So you got 3 brilliant boxing minds, right, behind one of the greatest talents of this generation. That's just that alone, right? We talking the Avengers assembled, right? We talking Tank is Thanos and Shakur and his boys is the Avengers, right? Tank will have to be dealing with a hater who's also a GOAT fighter, and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Because Floyd been behind the scenes. I believe from the stuff I've been hearing, my inside information, Floyd been trying to get Tank beat this whole time. Real talk, man. Floyd wanted to help Frank Martin. Help out Frank Martin beat him, right? I don't know if he worked with Lamar Roach, but he looked at that as a joke fight. But at the same time, bro, let's keep it real. Like his hands forced in this situation. Miller Films, I think 2 things. I think this is a throw off Lamont. I think this is a throw off Lamont until the real date announced. Or 2, he sees Lamont stock rising and he's trying to be back and he's trying to bring it back down. I don't know if he's trying to bring it back down because if Lamont stock rises, that means his stock that fight rises, the payday rises. So I don't think he's trying to throw Lamont off either. I think he already threw Lamont his oop. Lamont's worth more money than he's ever been. You feel what I'm saying? Lamont Roach just turned 30 years old, and now people finally know who he is. Lamont Roach been boxing for a long time. Been boxing just as long as Tank. So, yeah, and now people know who he is because of who? Tank. Let's keep it real. Youngtown Records. All right. Well, that nigga better move up to 47 when he come back since he fighting a 200-pounder. And if he really fighting a 200-pounder, Jake Paul, we talking skills in the boxing ring. Like Tank has sparred dudes Jake Paul's size and hurt him. The head get in 16-ounce gloves. He sparred heavyweights, light heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? He sparred guys just as big as Jake Paul and put a hurting on him. And keep it real. If Tank, I'm Calvin and Kenny, man. I'm Calvin and Kenny. Tank, we're going to the solar plexus. We ain't even going for his chin, Slim. Solar plexus and kidney shots all day. Tank could floor Jake Paul with body shots. Oh, guess who pulling up? Hold on, Slim. Guess who pulling up? Yo, guess who just entered the chat, man? Yo, what's good, Slim? I thought you was somewhere tossing the football, Slim. What's good, man? What's good, man?
What's good, Slim? I don't want to mess up the chat, man. I just want to say you was right. You was right, Slim. I just want to say you was right, man. Look like Tank and Jake Paul fight, Slim. I just had to say that. I'm gonna try to jump back on when I get better reception, man.
Where you at, the football field?
Nah, undisclosed location.
Like you on the football field, Slim. Yo, we got breaking news and you talking the football, Slim. What's going on, man? We talking boxing here, Slim. Yo, juice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to holler. I'm trying to holler at Jaden Daniels, Slim.
Yo. We get back at you, Slim. We get back at you. Boom, he out. All right, so juice in my cup, man. Juice in my cup. You can't go against Floyd. That ninja petty, right? Floyd's very petty. In my opinion, allegedly, Floyd's been behind the scenes, right? Behind the scenes at PBC sabotaging Tank for the past 2 years, right? And I ain't mad at Younger for taking the Jake Paul fight. Salute to Clifton Dennis, man. Yo. Oh, salute to Zeb Brooks Multimedia, man. Good to have you back, Slim. Good to have you back, man. Yo, where we at, man? Joe Cole. That's not going to help his glass hands in the ring, bro. You talking about Shakur, Floyd Mayweather, and Terrence Crawford, and Andre Ward, right? Join up to help Shakur find a game plan against GERVONTA Tank Davis. That's a huge edge, right? For Shakur Stevenson, right? And not to mention that Floyd has been like a traitor to Tank since Tank left Mayweather Promotions. Floyd is sabotaging this allegedly, in my opinion, right? Floyd has been keeping the fight PBC away from Tank, in my opinion. Floyd and Turkey whether they conspiring together or not, they still working together against Tank, even if they're not working together, right? They forced his hand. The whole Amazon deal was a pump fake. It wasn't real. It was all cap. And my boy got disheartened, man. He won out. He won side of the game. Jake Paul is a good fight, man. Jake Paul's a good fight. And for Floyd, it's a business move, right? Because if you let Tank do the Jake Paul fight, you can get your boy Rolly the Pacquiao fight. And the beauty of it is, Tank will still have ops, man. Remember I told y'all, don't be surprised if Tank fight both of the Paul brothers, man. Yo, after this Tank in the WWE. Y'all was getting on me about that, right? But that's a real possibility at this point. That's a real possibility at this point. Salute to your favorite barber, man. Peace, bro. I'm sorry to inform you, but the essence of boxing as we know it is over if this fight happens. But I'm not mad at it. Not really, fam. Not really, fam. Like, I think boxing forced Tank into this, man. Boxing forced Tank's hand into this, bro. I mean, look at the timeline. You go from Ryan Garcia, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, the biggest fight of this generation, the biggest payday of both of those dudes' careers, right? To go into jail on some bull, right? To coming home and not being able to get a fight. Matter of fact, coming home and lied. You come home and you're lied to about an Amazon, right? Hey, I'm ducking. I'm getting the bag. I'm gonna show y'all. I want this smoke. He named Shakur by name, bro. He said, all right, the Shakur fight is happening now, right? What happened? Huge bag fumble. How? That's inside work. That was inside work at the PBC, bro. Facts. Life is good. Tank going after the bag, and you're right. None of us, even the haters, would turn down that bag. Facts, bro. Facts. Boom. Clifton Dennis, where you at, man? I don't like it, but I understand business. I understand business-wise. It had to be done. Facts, bro. Teach what you talking about, teach. Hey, I agree with what you're saying, fam. Yo, real talk, fam. Like anybody would take this bag, bro. The real question is it going to be real or is it going to be like you can't throw the uppercut? Is Jake Paul going to have in the contract, Tank, you can't throw your uppercut? Because if that's the case, that's some bull. Facts. Boom. We all that, man. We up in here in the chat. Boxing 2-4, man. Boxing very own Ghost Rider strikes again. I'm telling you, bro. It's us, man. Us here in the CBT fam, right? We keeping it real with the boxing world, bro. We call them out. We call them out on everything they're doing before they do it. We see this. We see what y'all doing. We seen what happened with Tank, right? And it ain't all Tank's fault. Like, real, bro. It ain't all Tank's fault. My nigga, Kai, man. I know Kai from the barbershop days. That's my man's, right? Yo, salute to Kai, right? Yo, I'm telling y'all, bro. They forced Tank's hand in this. They forced any of y'all. So let's say y'all on y'all career, whatever it is, right? Y'all career, whatever it is, right? And you reach the pinnacle of your career. And you at the point now where you about to start getting paid. You know what I'm saying? You've mastered your craft. You about to get super bags. And all of a sudden, the people you work with blocking you. So you got the people you work with blocking you, right? Not only that, you got some outsider, right, trying to keep you. So you got two gatekeepers on the inside of your camp and on the outside of your camp, trying to keep you from reaching the pinnacle of getting paid, right? So I mean, that's that. They forced Young's hand, bro. They forced Young's hand. What else you gonna do? Floyd petty as fuck. He's in everybody's business. Tank, even Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is showing him the sparring between Devin versus Tank. He will always use an edge because he wants to be the best. Yeah, Floyd don't want nobody to be better than him, bro. And he successfully stymied the legacy of Tank, but Tank will never be as great as him. But Tank can get paid like him, though. And that's all Tank care about. And I think Floyd was trying to keep it from that second part. That second, Floyd already kept Tank from being as great as him as far as legacy, right? But now, can Floyd keep him from being paid? Because Tank deserved to get paid. I ain't lying, man. Like, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real, bro. David Chappelle, it's Rick James. Life is good. They never should have gave you niggas money. Like Floyd is diabolical, bro. Facts, bro. Floyd on some next stuff, man. Like Floyd, like I truly believe, allegedly, man, it's been Floyd the whole time. Told 2 years, it's been Floyd. Because how do you fumble a Tank bag like this, man? It's facts. And this is Tank picking up the bag at this point. And any of y'all would do it. What the haters talking about? Y'all can't hate on him for this, bro. Y'all cannot hate on Tank for taking these fights, fam. It's business. It's not personal. It's business. Facts. Where we at in the chat, man? Joe Cole. That's the least Tank could do is keep a real fight. If not, this shit lame, right? I mean, is it lame? So what's more lame, bro? What's more lame, right? Tank taking this fight or somebody in the PBC sabotaging his career for 2 years? What's more lame? I mean, I would say sabotage this young black superstar's career for 2 years is lame as fuck, right? And I'm not mad at him for taking a bag. It is what it is, bro. That's right. It's funny because it could actually be bigger than Canelo in Terrence Crawford. That's a fact. Tank could end up with the last laugh out of this, man. Just Tank, really try to win the fight, bro. Your fruits, you already know, fam. Us here, family, we already knew this, bro. The family, we already knew this, man. Juice in my cup. What's good, man? Floyd told him belts don't matter at all. And just so Tank couldn't have a better. That's real. That's just so. Floyd blocked Tank's legacy. He did. He made a lot of money with Tank, right? Tank became a superstar. But when Tank wanted to go out on his own, what happened? What happened? Allegedly, Floyd was hating behind the scenes. Hating behind the scenes, right? The Amazon deal, all cap. All cap. No big fights. No big bags, right? Only thing that came out the Amazon deal was Lamont Roach. Get out of here, Slim. Get out of here, Slim. Come on, man. You're forcing the man's hand. Boom. Haters have taken less money. That's right. For more work. Facts, bro. Haters have taken less money for more work. So I can't be mad at the man going after the bag. Because boxing has become F the belts. I want the money and only the money. Life is good. Keeping it 100, man. Keep it 100 on these fools, man. Like, we gonna keep it real out here, man. Floyd knew Tank was ignorant of the business and he took advantage of him. Bruh, man, like, he can't, like, he signed Tank by buying him a used car, bro. He bought Tank a used car and Tank was happy, but you talking from somebody who literally coming out the mud, right? Tank was coming out the mud. He was topping off at $4,000 a fight until he signed with Floyd. And that's what it was, bro. So much so Calvin Kenny was like, man, you just keep that check, man. We did it for you, youngin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you get Floyd coming in, like, and Floyd never believed in Tank, bro. He never believed in Tank. Floyd never liked Tank as a fighter, bro. He never did. He don't fight a Floyd Mayweather approved style. Who did? Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. And you better believe if Tank fights any one of them dudes, right? Floyd's gonna be on the other guy's side. He's gonna be with them against Tank. You better believe it, bro. So Tank got every right not to give a damn what Floyd talking about or think, man. If I'm Tank, I'm thinking it's Floyd behind the scenes, man. Sabotaging, pretending to be Al Heyman on the telephone, right? I don't think Tank ever talked to Al Heyman. I think he's talking to Floyd the whole time. Joe Cole, it's crazy. Tank still love Floyd. You seen it in the last real interview. I mean, Tank respects where Floyd put him financially, right? Tank respects that part. But Tank knows Floyd never believed in him. That's Tank's real beef, right? Tank sees Floyd as the greatest fighter of all time. Floyd doesn't see Tank as anywhere near that, right? Floyd believes in Tank's ops over Tank. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Boom. Yo, when Tank said he was getting evicted, so he had to fight Pedraza, or Floyd was putting him on the shelf. Yeah, bro. And before that, he was trying to feed him to Lomachenko. He was trying to sabotage Tank's career because he smashed his daughter, bro. And I'm telling you, the Pedraza fight, that show, Tank had to show, right? It's a time in life when we got to show what we're really about, right? And that was the Pedraza fight for Tank. And what happened? Floyd still kept legacy fights from him. Like, y'all keep saying Tank ducking. That was Floyd Mayweather, Slim, right? And what was the fight Floyd insisted on the most? Rolly Romero. Think about it. Think about it. Floyd didn't insist on the Devin Haney fight. Floyd didn't insist on the Ryan Garcia fight. Floyd was insisting on the Rolly Romero fight. So much so that when it didn't happen the first time, right, he made sure it happened the second time. Tank, he's telling Tank, you go fight Rolly. You feel me? And look how he rolling Rolly right now, man. All into the bank, bro. Tank fought Pedraza for 15 racks and a late notice. Remember, he was supposed to lose. That's right. They didn't expect him to win. That's the facts, bro. And that's what I'm saying. But before that, he's trying to throw him the feed Lomachenko, right? So he was trying to set Tank up for it. He was trying to cash in on Tank. But see, when God got his hand on you, bro, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You feel what I'm saying? God got his hand on Tank, bro. God got his hand on him from the foster care system until right now, all the way till now, right? And that's just what it is, bro. And that's just what it is. And my thing is, man, Tank, really try to win the fight, bro. Please, man, for the boxing world, the boxing community, not even the black community, the boxing community, right? Go in there and try to win the fight, bro. Put Jake Paul down, bro. Because Jake Paul don't want, like, Jake Paul, like, I believe what he was saying about Jake Paul, right? He puts things in his contract where you can't use your best weapon. Like, I just really believe that, man. I really believe, right, that Mike Tyson fight wasn't really legitimate, man. Like, I really believe that. He was fighting the old man with stipulations. Like, I believe it, bro. I really believe that Tyrone Woodley fight, right? It's like a telegraph. Here we go. Here we go. I drop the left, throw the right. Ooh, right? So, I mean, I really believe that, bro. And so I hope Tank don't fall into that. That's all I'm saying, Tank. If you taking the fight, put him on his ass, Slim. Put him on his ass, Slim. Yeah. So y'all let me know, man. I know y'all mad, but is the fight gonna be real? Is it gonna be fake? Is it gonna be a real or fake fight? Because I'm thinking Jake Paul don't need to put stipulations on this because of the size advantage. If Jake Paul puts a stipulation on this, man, that's the ultimate cowardly. He's a coward, bro. If Jake Paul puts a stipulation on a lightweight, he's a coward, bro. A coward. And like, real talk, man. So, yeah, man, that Woodley fight was suspect. Suspect at best, right? Scripted at worst. Suspect at best. Facts, man. Boom, boom. Larry Benson. Tank has an advantage over Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens. He's actually from the struggle. He got out the mud. They can't relate to someone who has on the chat went up. They can't relate to someone who had to fight every day. They choose to fight. That's true in a sense. Right? They're all rich now. Feel me? They're all rich now. And boxing is not fighting. So if you are, you could be from the palace. You could be from the Turkey's palace, right? If you have talent, right, and elite training and skill, you could beat somebody that came up out the mud in boxing. That's a factor, but not a determining factor. You feel me? So I mean, like, if they got Floyd Mayweather in their corner, if Floyd studied Tank, if Floyd knows how to be, like, he's the Bobby Fischer of boxing, one of the most brilliant boxing minds to ever walk the planet, right? And if you got talent and skill, you got Floyd helping you beat somebody that he's really familiar with, and you can actually carry out the game plan. I mean, let's be real, bro. Let's just keep it real. Shoot first, ask questions last. Tank versus Jake is trash. Ooh, that was a rhyme. I didn't even know it. Shoot first, ask questions last. Tank versus Jake is trash. Yo, and my guy, you got to start doing call-ins. Real member of the casual boxing. I'm a real member of the casual boxing community. I love what you're doing. Yo, respect. Okay? Boxing voice is not for me. He only talks star members. He only talks to star members. That's a fact, bro. I'm setting it up. You see, I'm upgrading the show. It's been a slow upgrade. I just ain't jumping out there. So yeah. We getting to that point. Shoot first. We definitely getting to that point, fam. Right there. Now we got to find out if Zed Brooks Multimedia want to be down with boxing, or has he gone to football completely? That's another question. Has Zed Brooks Multimedia left us for football? We need to find that out, man. Here we go, man. Jake Benson. Let me see. Larry Benson. Jake pays all his fighters because he wants to look great in the ring. Yeah, man. And like the thing, and I say, man, Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul, wow, man. You really doing it, man. Like when I first met Jake Paul, he was a skinny little kid down there on YouTube, man. Tall, skinny dude. You would have never thought he'd be boxing Mike Tyson and Tank Davis at that time, man. He made that shit happen, man. He manifested it, man. So I'm mad at Jake Paul for getting paid. It's sports entertainment first, right? Life is good. You already know, man. Life is good, man. Costco Factory. Tank versus Roach announcement going to bring us all back to reality very soon. Hold it firm to it, Sasko. Standing on it. Yo, see, Lamar Roach had too many niggas like you, Sasko, in his ear, man. And like he waited too long. It ain't over for him. He waited too long and he looking salty, right? Salty in high heels with a big ass head. Oh, head ass nigga. Boxing with 2-4, man. We're gonna keep Zed motivated to thug it out and box. Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's my goal for real. That's my brother, man. So I'm like, yo, man, I ain't trying. I'm bringing you up with me, fam. I'm bringing you with me, fam. It's us, man. It's us. I'm bringing you with me. Because I ain't gonna lie, people was getting on him for last show, man. They was like, this dude is trash. I like hearing him talk, man. He disrespecting the show. Like, I'm like, man, I'm dogging my brother out. Not publicly. It is what it is, man. It is. I wouldn't even be doing this one for Zed Brooks Multimedia, man. Facts, man. Let's go, man. Larry Benson. Tank would have to be very defensive in a Shakur fight and very selective. And we know, if the fight goes the whole way, it might not go his way. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it'd be a Turkey Island Sheik production. I don't think Turkey will let Shakur Stevenson run to beat Tank. But I think if Shakur got Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward helping him get ready for Tank, that's a huge advantage to Shakur. I still got Tank in that fight, but not by as much, right? Because Tank's head in the game. It ain't. The only thing that he hates Shakur so much, he might really want to go in there and beat his ass. Boom. Sasko Factory. Tank got people hating on him, but when he KOs Roach, Shakur, they'll put respect on his name. Boom. Life is good. Where you at, fam? Boom, boom. These fighters also don't want to lose. I rewatched Hagler versus Sugar. Hagler had 2 L's and Sugar had L's. So also we consider them all-time greats. Yeah, that was back then. Floyd Mayweather changed the game. So Floyd Mayweather changed the game in so many ways, bro. So many ways, man. Real talk. Shoot first, man. This is why I love Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford, because 2 legends come together, risking their legacy. That's what boxing is about. What Tank is doing is a disgrace to boxing. All right, shoot first. Shoot first, ask questions last, right? I'm going to ask you this right here, fam, because I respect what you just said. Like, real talk, I totally respect what you just said, shoot first. But put yourself in Tank's shoes. He came home and said, yes, y'all give me a bag, I'll fight everybody. I'll fight everybody y'all thought I was ducking, right? Because y'all giving me the bag. What happened? What happened? The Amazon deal was all capped, right? What happened? Somebody at the PBC was sabotaging on the inside allegedly, right? Because there's no way you fumble a Tank bag for 2 straight years, unless it's deliberate, right? The only way you can fumble that Tank bag for 2 straight years if you meant to do it, right? And you got this Saudi billionaire who he don't trust. Salute to my boy Melcar X. He told me to research Turkey. I did. I can see another layer why Tank don't trust him. I'm going to just leave it at that till I go do further research. I'll do a whole show about that, right? So put yourself in Tank's shoes, bro. You come home, you ready to do the big fights. They said the bag is going to be there. Then that was all cap. The only real bag is Jake Paul. They forced my man's hand, bro. They forced Young's hand into this fight. Boom. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit, man. Let me back up the juice in my cup, man. If Tank can't land a big shot, he won't beat Court. Yeah, Tank can land a big shot. Tank is very patient. Tank, if he's rocking with Calvin and Kenny, they will find the opening to end Shakur Stevenson. They will find an opening to end Shakur Stevenson. And we saw William Cepeda, right, rock Shakur Stevenson. Imagine what Tank would do. Real talk, when his head's in the game. Real talk, man. So life is good. Floyd messed up boxing, in my opinion. Well, in my opinion, he messed up Tank's career after the Ryan Garcia fight. In my opinion. But I think I stand on it, man. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time. Facts. Shoot first, ask questions last. And I know Tank's scared to fight Devin Haney. He's scared if I secure Stevenson, and he's scared. Oh, that's a typo. He's scared of Shakur Stevenson, and he's scared to fight Roach again. Okay. I mean, I don't think he's scared because he said he wanted that smoke if the money was there. And they told him when he came home from jail, the money was there. And that was all. That was a cat. They were lying. It was a pump fake. The only real money on the table is Jake Paul. Because Floyd Mayweather won. Floyd Mayweather don't even want Tank to get the Manny fight, bro. They don't even want him to get the Manny fight. Come on, bro. And Manny and PBC. That's a huge in-house fight. They don't even want him to get that. So think about it, man. Think of it, man. My man's had no choice, bro. Life is good. But when Canelo was fighting, absolutely no one did you have the same energy about Canelo ruining boxing. I mean, Canelo, man, like you already see, he skated in the last part of his career. Terrence Crawford is the toughest fight he's had in a long time. That's a dude coming up 2 weight classes. So, you know, Canelo, because his resume allowed him to skate, but see, Canelo earned the right to skate. His resume. His resume is retarded, bro. Nobody in boxing today got a better resume than Canelo Alvarez. So, I mean, like, he's just extending his career, stretching them bags out. That's another reason. I ain't mad at Tank, bro. Like, if y'all gonna be mad at Tank, be mad at Canelo too. Facts, man. Larry Benson. Tank knocked out Shakur with Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, and Terrence Crawford in his corner. He just proved he's that damn good. None of them ninjas can touch him. When his head's in the game, his head ain't in the game, he's discouraged. He's disgusted, right? And rightfully so. And rightfully so. PBC been fumbling that Tank bag for 2 straight years, bro. 2 straight years. And the only way you could do that is if you meant to do it. That didn't happen by accident. Somebody in the PBC, in my opinion, intentionally did that shit. Real talk, bro. Real talk, bro. Life is good. Saying fighters scared is crazy. We can say Shakur and Haney are scared also. MFs don't really want to sign a deal with PBC. I mean, like, you got to look at it. PBC ain't paying with turkey paying. That's a fact. And they're going in it for money. They're in business to make money. That's one way Floyd changed the game, right? My bank account, my health over my legacy. That's just the way Floyd changed the game for these youngins, man. Yo, my man, what's good, man? We got to understand as boxing fans, we are in love with the whore. Yo, this is Cat from Barbershop, man. You the same nigga, Cat. Here we go. Boxing in love with a whore. It's all about money, and that's what it's always been. And niggas not letting you make money if they can't get it with you. If you can't get it with them. And that's Floyd Mayweather. Like you say, like 50 say, if you making money, I can't get it with you, then yeah, man. Yeah, real talk, man. That's Floyd in a nutshell, son. Real talk. And it's like, if Floyd, and since Tank left Mayweather Promotions, I believe, in my opinion, Floyd's been sabotaging this man's career for 2 years, bro. That's a fact. And I don't see how y'all can't see it from Tank's perspective. All right, so yo, real talk, man. Like my man Kai said, y'all got to stop being in love with a hoe, right? And like look at it from Tank's perspective, right? It was an inside job, allegedly, I suspect, at the PBC to hold him back. Somebody at the PBC lied to him about that Amazon deal. It wasn't what they told him it was, right? It wasn't, bro. Tank said, okay, that's what's on the table. Tank proved it. Line them up. They said, line them up. I'm getting the bag, line these dudes up. I'm fighting all of them. That was his mentality coming home. And then the brutal reality was somebody set him up. I mean, that would dishearten any of y'all, man. Any of y'all diehard boxing enthusiasts would be disheartened by that, bro. Let's keep it real. Y'all would be disgusted by that. Real talk. Not to mention, Floyd showed Tank the Hollywood side of things, right? What's the Hollywood side of things? Diddy picking niggas up, right? Yo, that's the Hollywood side of things, right? Tank from B-more, man. He ain't down with all that, man. So it's kind of like, bro, he's disgusted with the Hollywood world. That's the world Floyd running, believe it or not, right? He disgusted with the Hollywood world, which when I say that, I mean A-lister celebrity type level, bro. They don't live in the real world, right? So Tank has seen that firsthand, right? So he's like, all right, let's get back to boxing. I had a reality check. I got locked up. I went to jail, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm in there beefing with DC niggas, right? I'm Baltimore nigga beefing with DC niggas. He came home. He like, all right, let's get it, man. Let's get it. He said, I got a lot of pent up frustration. Y'all think I'm scared. PBC say I'm about to get a bag. Everybody y'all say I'm scared. Let's fight. What happened? It wasn't Tank's fault, Slim. It wasn't Tank's fault. Somebody lied to him about that Amazon deal, Slim. He was totally lied to. He got played, bruh. And you end up having to fight your homeboy, DC, Lamont Roach, right? And this nigga acting funny. Like, real talk. And let's talk about this head-ass nigga Lamont Roach for a minute, right? Tank put you on, Slim. Like, you owe Tank more respect than you've been showing him in the media, Slim. Like, real talk. If my homie put me on, that's why I would never diss Derek Brooks Multimedia, Slim. Real talk. Because I got into the boxing space with him. I was in the barbering and movie making space, right? And in the ganja space, right? That's the space I was in, right? And Zeb Brooks Multimedia pulled up to me in LA, said, we're going to the Tank fight, right? And we had a ball behind the scenes, at the press conferences, all that, man. Like chilling with Coach Calvin, right? Hanging out with Floyd Mayweather Sr., like really hanging out with these dudes, really talking to these people, like chopping it up. I understand it, I like boxing for real. And this is why I like boxing. So I started my channel, right? And like I was trying to throw him a hoop, deliver him a short. He thought he knew everything. Zeb Brooks Multimedia, I'm talking about you, nigga. You thought you knew everything. I said, fuck it, I put the show on my YouTube channel. This used to be a movie. I used to put stuff on here about the films I made. Look at my earliest videos, right? So that joint blew up and turned into a boxing channel, right? So because my brother put me on with the boxing space, I ain't gonna turn around and start dissing him because he won out. You feel me? He won out. He gonna play football now, right? So now let's apply that to Tank. Let's apply that to Tank, right? Tank's been disheartened, man. He wanted that, man. He wanted all the smoke. Tank came home wanting smoke. He was naming names because they promised him a bag to fight these dudes. They lied to him, Slim. They lied to him. The only people that came to Tank with real money from that point was Turkey Al-Sheikh and MVP. He don't trust Turkey Al-Sheikh. And that's what it is. As a matter of fact, to even add to the Hollywood thing, right? Tank was so disheartened by what he saw, right? He was like, man, you know what, man? Just let me get paid and get up out of here. Real talk. Just let me get paid and get up out of here. Only people on that was Jake Paul, because PBC was not on his side, bro. Shoot first, ask questions last, man. Every time Canelo rose to the occasion, man, he laughed. Every time Canelo rose to occasion, man, he lost. Look at his fights. Look at his best fights. And don't forget, he did get caught taking steroids. All true, bro. All true. But he fought these dudes. Fought them, bro. He fought them. The resume is real. He fought them, bro. He fought, and like you can't deny the fact that he fought these dudes. He fought a prime Floyd Mayweather. He did, bro. And like people want to say Canelo was, for me, that's the cop out. When everybody want to say Canelo was just a kid, no, he wasn't. Canelo was a 23-year-old dude with 40 fights under his belt. Started with 15. Canelo was nasty. Canelo, like Floyd came up to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? Canelo had all the advantages. He had youth, right? He had 40 fights at 23, right? He had size, he had strength, right? He had all of this. Canelo was still slick, right? He had quick, slick head movement. He just wasn't on Floyd Mayweather level, Slim. It's just what it was. He got mocked by the old man. That's what really happened, right? And what Canelo still got better after that fight. So I'm not gonna shit on Canelo, bro. I mean, like, because he put it out, and I still got Bud in that fight, or Canelo by robbery. Life is good. Their eyes aren't blind; it's their hearts. That's why they can't see through it. That's why they can't see it through the eyes of Tank. They don't want to see it through the eyes of Tank, man. It's easier to hate on the man, but if you really look at it from Tank's shoes, I just fought Ryan Garcia, biggest fight of this generation, huge payday for us both, right? I had to do my time. I come home. They promised me a bag. So I said, all right, I want to fight everybody. I've never been ducking. Floyd kept Tank out of legacy fights. Real talk, bro. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the one that kept Tank out of legacy fights. Tank showed me, right? He was down to fight. He was down to fight the big fights the whole time. The whole time, right? Proof the Pendraza fight. They thought he was supposed to lose that fight, right? Right? Tank and Calvin and Kenny knew he wasn't going to lose that fight. He showed everybody, I'm a real box puncher. I'm just not a knockout guy, right? And so we got to look at it. If you really look at it behind the scenes, allegedly, in my opinion, it's been Floyd Mayweather the whole time. Real talk. keeping him out of legacy fights, insisting that he fights Rolly Romero before leaving Mayweather Promotions, sliding back in on that Garcia fight, showing him the stipulations in the contract, right? And then, allegedly, in my opinion, sabotaging his career from behind the scenes because he's salty. Facts. Because there's no way you couldn't make money with Tank Davis, bro. There's no way he should have had to end up fighting Lamont Roach, son. It's no way. There's a lot of ways they could accomplish that too. Why would Pitbull turn down a Tank rematch if they were offering like little or no money? Real talk. Why would Shakur Stevenson turn down the Tank fight? Because they was offering a one-fight deal for less than what he was capable of making, and Tank could end all that. So it was a bad business move to sign a one-fight deal with PBC, right? And I don't know. I suspect Floyd Mayweather Jr. was one of them people in the ear telling him, man, don't even sign that contract. It's a sucker deal. How do I know? Because I put it together. Don't do it. I put it together for you to turn it down. Facts, man. It's how you go from the Amazon deal to we get all the smoke to this shit. Make it make sense. If y'all got something different, make it make sense. I'm looking at this from Tank's perspective. From Tank's perspective, my whole career has been sabotaged for 2 straight years. It's time to cash out. I mean, for real, bro. Anthony Perez, salute. It's the money Tank era. Yeah. So that's what we could see. We could see that. But see, it's one thing that Floyd had that Tank ain't had, that Tank don't got, right? Floyd was never like, I want out. Every time Floyd was out, it was strategic. Floyd got that in his heart so much, right? That Floyd was going to keep fighting. Real talk. He just wanted to get paid for it. Real talk. Floyd, man, it's a different animal, bro. And if you thought you beat him, he was giving you an immediate rematch. It's just like, real talk, like the Lamont Roach fight, right? If that had happened to Floyd Mayweather, the rematch would have already happened. If Floyd would have came in and I'm trying not to get yellow dollar, would have smoked Lamont Roach, right? So Floyd got a little bit more dog than Tank. I know the Tank maniacs don't hear me say that, but yeah, Floyd has more dog in him than Tank does. And I think that pettiness is a part of that. You don't want nobody better than him, man. Nobody. Even the youth, right? You gotta be a real like competitive, bitter old man if you don't even want the youth to shine, right? Not even your little youngin, dude, you rose to prominence, right? It's just like you gotta look at the level of pettiness right there, man. Life is good. Shane Mosley, old Liam Smith, Trash Amir Khan, Kodo, old Kovalev, Drain, Ryder, Canelo, a great fighter, but trash at the same time. I hope Bud beats the brakes off of him. I hope Bud beats the brakes off of him too, man. That's a hilarious analysis, man. Hilarious. Shoot first, ask questions last. Where we at, man? Man, I don't respect that Tank versus Roach, man. Yeah, Tank, my eye got something in, man. Yeah. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. She put grease in my shit. Yeah. I mean, see, that would have never been Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm telling you. Floyd Mayweather got that dog in him. Maybe that's what Floyd sees, right? Maybe that's what Floyd sees, right? He's looking at like, not only do you box, like I don't approve of the way you fight. It's not Floyd Mayweather approved, right? I don't really think you got that dog in you, Slim. Like, because Floyd would see that Tank ain't got the same dog in him that Floyd got. I'm gonna just keep that real. I'm gonna keep that 100. And y'all know I'm a Tank fan, but I'm gonna keep that 100, bro. Boom, shoot first, where you at? And I'm not saying that Tank can't beat Roach, but how is he looking? How is looking Tank don't want to fight him again? But how's it looking? Tank don't want to fight him again. See that he ain't got a chin and boxing IQ. Seeing that he got a chin and boxing IQ. All right, so you saying Tank don't want to fight him again because he got a chin and boxing IQ. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Tank with his head in the game, Calvin and Kenny in his corner, they knock Roach out, Slim. I've seen it a million times. I know for a fact Coach Calvin seen it, right? I know Coach Kenny seen it. I don't think Barry Hunt saw it. I think it was stupid to disrespect Calvin and Kenny and go into the fight. And like I think Tank was taking his frustrations out on his peoples. You know what I'm saying? That's a cowardly move, in my opinion, right? I ain't saying Tank all good for this. Like, real talk. I think Tank was taking his frustrations with PBC out on the people that really had his back. In Baltimore, his Baltimore family, right? I think he disrespected his Baltimore family, bro. And I think karma played a part in it. He underestimated Roach. He disrespected his Baltimore family, and he got what he deserved, man. And they saved Tank in the Roach fight. They saved that L off his record, and that's the reason he's able to still get this Jake Paul fight. If Lamont Roach beats him, nobody wants to see the Jake Paul fight, right? It's just what it is, bro. AD Solo, salute and respect, King. Much respect. Cam Money was good, man. It was good, Scooter. That fight ain't good for the sport. I don't care what nobody say. But I get it. It's hard for Tank to turn down a possibly 50 to 60 M's, right? Shakur and others gonna be there. But Tank, it's real. Get the bag. If you want to fight these dudes, fight them again down the line, bro. But yeah, and not only that, right? By Tank taking this fight, right? Especially if he goes in there to win and put Jake Paul on his ass, he's worth more money. If Tank puts Jake Paul on his ass, Tank is worth a bag now. He's worth more money then, right, than he is now. Think about it. Think about it. Because now Turkey got to respect him with that Canelo Alvarez type money. And Tank is totally capable of going there and putting Jake Paul on his ass. Real talk, man. So this is actually, if you look at it now, I think about it, this is the best move on the table for Tank, right? This is the best move on the table for Tank. Lamont Roach Jr. hair ass nigga rematch is not the best move on the table for him, man. That fight should have never happened anyway. That fight happened to somebody at PBC, allegedly is sabotaging Tank from behind the scenes. And I suspected Floyd Mayweather. Life is good. Tank did say the Roach rematch will happen, not this year, but later. And like I put something together with that, man. I compared it to Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. The rematch can always happen. And Calvin Ford stamped me on this, bro. That rematch can always happen down the line. That rematch can happen 5 years from now and it's still gonna sell. Facts. Facts. Ha, Cam Money. That's that light skin shit. I mean, it is what it is. It's real money, man. Like y'all tell me, man, because y'all think somebody in the PBC was sabotaging Tank from behind the scenes. Like look at the facts and what all went on, man. Look at what really happened, bro. Right? Look at what really happened. It's like there's no excuse. It's no excuse for what they did. Yo, somebody played, and it seemed like a Money Mayweather move to me. A bitter Money Mayweather move, bro. This Jake Paul fight is the best thing that could have happened for Tank. Best thing that could happen for him, bro. Facts. He can get paid. He's going to increase his value, which is insane, right? He's going to recover from 2 years of sabotage, right? He's going to get the kickback, relax, his head back in the game, and come back reinvented. The same thing Floyd Mayweather did. But Floyd Mayweather did a little different. Floyd Mayweather didn't start the joke fights till he ended it, till he retired. Oh, let me see. AD Solo, where you at, fam? Roach would have acted like this if he fought Floyd. Floyd would have had a rematch right away. Yeah, I said that. Like, I think Floyd has had more dog in him than Tank. My real opinion. I think Floyd was like, you don't get to be as great as Floyd by being a nice guy, right? By not being petty and vindictive. Like I think that's Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan wasn't a nice guy. Michael Jordan's not a nice guy, bro. Michael Jordan is petty, vindictive, right? And he's got to get his get back no matter what, right? It'll be the way it is sold. I think Floyd got that. I think Tank don't got that. I don't think nobody in this generation got that for real. And that's what the OGs mean when they say the youngest is soft. There might be a youngest, but it might be in different shit. Maybe not sports, right? Youngest might got that in scamming or something now. Like whatever it is, bro. Because that's different. That's an OG thing. Shoot first, man. But he ain't the same no more, bro. He ain't the same Tank. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I've been saying, fam. Boom. But they lied to him, bro. They lied to him and they sabotaged his God. They've been sabotaging his career for 2 straight years, allegedly, in my opinion. Man, facts, bro. Floyd from a different era. Floyd cut from a cloth they don't make anymore. Kid was raised in the gym with fighters from the 80s and late 70s. Floyd in the gym 2 years old. Yeah, man. And not only that, Floyd had that Michael Jordan thing, man. It was that Michael Jordan thing to where I refused to lose, man. And like get mad, right? You get mad if you thought you lost, right? No, I only want you to think you beat me. They go, I'm enacting my rematch clause, even though I won the fight. I'm enacting we running it back. That's the type of nigga Floyd was, bro. So think about it. That's the type of nigga, right? And when Tank said, you know what, I'm out, I'm about to make more money than you. You think that type of nigga would let that slide? No, he not. That's not the type of nigga to let that slide, bro. He his get back. In or outside of the ring. That's just who you are, bro. That's who he is, bro. Cam Money. You right, Scooter. By the way, sabotage your money maker. But why sabotage your money maker? Because he was signed to Mayweather and he bounced on Mayweather Promotions. When he was signed to Mayweather Promotions, Floyd was getting a bigger chunk. You feel what I'm saying? Floyd was getting a bigger chunk. You know what I'm saying? He's still with the PBC, but he's Floyd's fighter. And now he wants to go into the biggest fights of his career without Floyd. And Floyd's the type of dude that ain't just going to let that ride. He's not, bro. He's not. Boom, shit crazy. But you're right, man. Again, I think Jake Paul is the best thing for Tank right now because this boosting his popularity even more. And he's worth more money. You got to take the Jake Paul fight, Slim. You got to take the Jake. And one more thing with it, though. You can't let Jake Paul win. You can't let Jake Paul win, fam. You've got to go and try to put him on his ass, even if you can't knock him out, right? You can't let Jake Paul put stipulations in the contract so you can't throw your uppercut. Real talk, fam. But like you've got to go in there to put Jake Paul down, bro. And if Jake Paul puts stipulations on the contract with a dude that's 5'5", 135 pounds, right? Jake Paul is the biggest coward in the history of sports, in my opinion. You got to let that be a real fight. Y'all cannot set this shit up to be some fake shit, bro. It's got to be a real fight, even though it's a circus act. Life is good. Rotate like the Buttmans. Yeah. Yo, living color, man. You took a nigga back, bro. The Buttmans, man. Oh, Buttmans head ass nigga, man. 80. So yeah. That Florida era, straight killers, man. Straight different cloth. They cut from a different cloth, right? It's just what it is, bro. Boom. Life is good. Floyd daughter getting smashed by fighters pissed on. Floyd getting smashed by fighters pissed Floyd off. You should have raised the lady, then she would have just, man. I'm not touching that, man. I'm not touching that, man. Your kids are your kids, bro. You don't own your kids. They're gonna do what they do. No matter how you raise them, they're gonna do what they do, man. Kids are your kids. I ain't talking about that man kids, bro. Here we go, boom, man. Here we go, boom. Your favorite barber. The more I think about it, Floyd is the biggest hater in the history of boxing. Floyd is a sucker. I didn't like Tank messing with his daughter as anything. But to do what Floyd is just that type of person. Yeah, Floyd is that type of person. Very petty, very vindictive. Wants his get back. If you feel you got over him in any way, fam. Yeah, but that's what makes him great. That's what made Michael Jordan great. And that's what made Floyd from the same era. Floyd and Mike from that same era. AD Solo, I agree, man. Tank better not let no damn Jake Paul win, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. If Tank lets Jake Paul win, I'm gonna turn it to a Tank hate channel. He gonna be my most hated boxer, bro. If you let Jake Paul win, bro. Facts. You can't do that, man. You take the fight, you gotta go for the win. You gotta put Jake Paul on his ass, bro. Like, how you win by that? You win by that, bro, because your value goes through the roof. You will be Floyd Mayweather level. Right? If Tank goes in there and puts Jake Paul on his ass, we're talking popularity, right? Floyd is rich because he's a crossover success, right? Floyd is rich because he went to the WWE and fought the Big Show, then went on Dancing with the Stars and came back to boxing, right? What did I mean by that? He grabbed a huge casual fan base, a ridiculously huge casual fan base. And Tank, if you go in and put Jake Paul on his ass, all his fans are your fans now. Right? I hope you watch. I know you watch, right? Tank Davis, don't let Jake Paul trick you into throwing the fight. If you go in there and put Jake Paul on his ass, you are now the new Floyd Mayweather Jr. as far as popularity goes. That's a fact, bro. You took the fight, now you gotta put him on his ass. And like, we'll even give you a pass if you don't knock him out, because he's a heavyweight. But put him on his ass, man. Tap that nigga's face up, right? And I know for a fact, if you work that body, you will put him on his ass. Solar plexus straight punches right here, man. Check hooks to the solar plexus. Come up that uppercut to his liver, bro. You will end Jake Paul, bro. Facts, bro. Like you can't. Yo, Tank, you gotta go in there and finish him, bro. You gotta put him down at least. So salute the young boxing fan, man. AD Solo. That's what I'm telling you. Word, man. Word, man. Yo, it's word, man. Now, if the fight's happening, you can't go in there and do a Tyrone Woodley, right? You can't go in there and pull a Mike Tyson. Y'all can't be letting Jake Paul do this to y'all, man. Y'all can't be selling out like that for the bag. You got to get a passport, bro, because you still very active, right? You still young. You just hit the 30s, right? You still got way more bag potential than an old Mike Tyson or a Tyrone Woodley, bro. You just do, fam. And like, yo, you got to put Jake down, bro. Shoot first, ask questions fast. I see why they don't want you analyzing boxing. I see you know what you're talking about, man. That's the truth. I'm telling you, bro. They want me out there, yo. They want me off of YouTube so bad, yo. They tried, bro. I'm gonna get a haters an A for effort. A for effort for the haters. A for effort for the haters. But you can't do it, man. You can't do it. I know YouTube too well, bro. All them yellow dollar signs is green now, right? I handled it right. I'm not gonna mention y'all by name or nothing. I'm gonna slow down on the N word and the cussing, right? I'm not gonna give y'all a reason, right? But just watch me rise, yo. Y'all can't stop me, fam. I know you tried A for effort. Y'all tried the same thing with Coach Malachi. The funniest dude on YouTube, in my opinion, right? Y'all tried the same thing with Southpaw. Y'all couldn't hold him back. He cleaned up his act, right? So, like, yeah, y'all tried. Y'all only do that to the best. So I'm gonna take that as an initiation ritual, right? That was my initiation ritual. Boom. Where we at? Back Tank. Boom. Life is good, man. I ain't going there, man. I ain't going there, bro. I ain't going there, bro. I'm gonna let y'all read what life is good talk about. I ain't going there, man. I'm talking box life is good. That's family business. I stay out of family business. That's a wise way to be in life. Trust me, stay out of family business, right? Tank will go down as the biggest duck of all time. Sam E. All right, Sam E. I'm gonna say it again, bro. You might have just got in. Let's look at it from Tank's perspective, right? From Tank's perspective, right? So you just had the Ryan Garcia fight, biggest fight of this generation. You do your time, you come home, they tell you, listen, we got an Amazon deal. It's gonna be more money than Floyd made. You just gotta fight people. What did Tank say? Tank said, let's get it. He said, let's get it. That money on the table, let's get it. And he was naming names, right? But what happened? Obviously, allegedly, apparently, looks like to me, the Amazon deal was all cap, right? And his career has been sabotaged for 2 straight years. How is it that you could come off the Ryan Garcia fight, right, and only get a Frank Martin and Lamont Roach Jr. fight? Make that make sense, fam. Make that make sense. In my opinion, Tank had no choice but to take this fight. Facts, bro. Tank had no choice but to take this fight. Juice in my cup. Yeah. I got some new merch coming, man. I got a store on the channel right now if y'all want to buy some t-shirts and mugs and stuff. But I'm getting some nice design stuff. I appreciate, I respect, I got much love for all the day ones right here in the chat that's been riding with me, man. Y'all watch the come up, man. Y'all watch me do this from my phone. It's like taking it to the next level, right? Threw some merch out there, but now I got some more merch coming. It's real out here, man. It's real out here. I had like some of these popular YouTubers try to sabotage me. It didn't work. It ain't gonna work, right? But I find out that's what they do to everybody. They did the same thing to Malachi. They did the same thing to Southpaw, right? So that's just what it is. That was an initiation ritual. But yeah, juice in my cup, that merch coming real soon, okay? Real soon. Saying me. I don't care about Tank's bank account. He's consistently ducked the biggest fights. Yeah. But they in business to make money, Sam. They're in business to make money, fam. And I can't fault a man who's mastered his craft, right? And wants to get paid to do it. And he proved to us when he came home from jail, he said, what? That's the money on the table? He wasn't ducking no smoke. They ducked him. So they ducked him and his career got sabotaged, allegedly, right? Apparently, supposedly, I think, in my opinion, from behind the scenes by somebody in the PBC who I strongly suspect is Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's just my opinion, allegedly suspected, my opinion, right? Boom. Antisocial black man, what's up, man? Yo, Tank set Roach up to get some big fight. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm calling Roach the fake friend, fam. He's a fake friend for that, bro. He's a fake friend. Like I don't like the way Lamont Roach head ass nigga carried himself, bro. Doing this, man. Because if anything, he carried himself with no class, bro. No class, man. Slim, like I'm saying, man, Slim put him on, man. He put you on, man. Like nobody ain't know you, Slim. Nobody knows you or cared to know who you were, bro. Real talk, you got the belt from a dude that Tank already knocked sightless, right? You got the belt from Hector Garcia, man. You know what I'm saying? The 130 belt. Dude, Tank already mocked, man. Nobody knows you or cared to know you, Slim. You owe Tank Davis more respect than you showed him, fam. Facts, man. That's why I don't fuck with Roach, man. We from the same city. I don't fuck with that nigga for real, man. And especially how he treated my brother. He owed my brother a real interview, bro. And that's one of the reasons Zaire Brooks media is disheartened right now, man. Because Roach owed that nigga a real interview, bro. He treated that nigga like he nobody. Like he a nobody, right? And he's scared to come talk to me. I guarantee that nigga's scared to come talk to me because I'm gonna keep it real with him, man. These niggas know. This is the way I interview Brian Norman Jr. No cut cards, bro. Like no cut cards. I ain't gonna I'm not gonna try to appease y'all niggas, right? You know who my favorite interview of all time is? Howard Cosell. I'm that type of OG, right? Howard Cosell had no cut cards, right? He told her how he saw it. Real talk, man. Boom, boom. AD Solo, very capable of sabotage. I can believe that. I'm telling you, man, just my opinion. Just my thoughts, allegedly, supposedly, right? In my opinion. Real talk. Cam Money, what's good, man? I know Roach mad, you're irrelevant again. Ha! Everything was about Tank. Nobody knew Roach at all, bro. Now everybody think he's somebody. Look how he acting. Like he's some star or something. Right? Facts, bro. If Roach would have been listening to the show, I know he was watching. He was watching because my brother know him, man. Zaire Brooks know the nigga, man. Like know the nigga that can call up on the phone type shit, right? And so the thing is, I know he watching the show. I don't like the way he carried Tank. I don't like the way he carried Zaire Brooks Multimedia, man. Because Zaire Brooks Multimedia is the only dude that believed in him, right? Zaire Brooks Multimedia was a member of the Upper Gym, kicking it with Calvin and Kenny on the regular. Zaire Brooks Multimedia was making money on his channel, just Calvin and Kenny views alone, right? Right? He left all that because he said, yo, I believe this young gonna do something none of y'all can do, right? None of y'all can see or believe. He believed in them that much. Look what kind of fake ass friend that nigga is, man. And then look how he carried the nigga that put him on. Wouldn't nobody know him or care to know him if it wasn't for Tank, bro. Real talk. And look how he acting, bro. Bro, if anything, you should be very appreciative of what Gervonta Tank Davis did for you, man. Very, you know what I'm saying? Forget Zaire Brooks, right? You think he a nobody, whatever, right? Yeah, you shouting out niggas that was dragging you through the mud on YouTube, though. It's weird. That's weird to me, man. It's weird to me, man. And look at you now. You ain't listen to the Ghost Rider of boxing. Now look at you, nigga. Right? You still, it ain't over, though. It ain't over. Shakur want to fight you, and that's going to be good for your career. That's going to be good for your career, man. Boom, boom. Life is good. His head got bigger than normal. Tank put you on. Also, Tank made Pitbull a household name. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he did. I think Pitbull turned in that fight because I think Floyd lowballed him from behind the scenes, allegedly, supposedly, in my opinion. Right? Yeah, Roach a fake ass, man. Like man, I don't rock with Roach, man. I don't like how I see the way Youngin move. I don't respect it. I respect you as a fighter, but not as a man, Slim. Real time, I don't like the way you move, Slim. Like for real. You old Tank more. You old Tank more. I ain't talking about Zaire, but I'm talking about the way you carried it with Tank. It's cruddy, man. Cruddy ass DC nigga type shit. Real talk, man. DC niggas be crazy sometimes, man. I'm from DC. I know for a fact, bro. He act like Tank owed him something. Like real talk. This dude was acting like Tank owed him something. Man, Tank ain't owe you nothing, Slim. Tank did you the biggest favor of all time, bro. Because that fight didn't have to happen. Tank had several options, bro. Boom, boom. Sam E, back to hating on Tank. Listen to what you got to say, man. The so-called face of boxing can fight whoever he wants. We know Tank doesn't care about being the best. So from here on, I'm out looking for. From here on, I'm out. I'm looking at him as a retired fighter. I mean, he used to be acting like one. I ain't gonna hold you on that part. Like when you make valid points, I'm gonna give you valid points, fam. I hope Shakur fights Roach, man. They should fight, man. That's a good fight for both of them dudes, man. And that's the part I want to see, because I honestly want to see Lamont Roach succeed, but I gotta call out bullshit when I see it, fam. I can't just sit here, and that's why these niggas don't want to interview with me, right? They saw how I interviewed Brian Norman Jr. Y'all go back to watch that, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times. I'm not gonna try to appease your agenda. Right? I'm gonna tell you something else niggas be doing, man. Right? Because I think they think my brother's soft, right? They think my brother's soft, man. They be trying to give this nigga talking points and tell him what to say. Right? You got your goddamn mind, you think you're pulling that off from me, Slim. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. Real talk, man. I was messed up with Tank too. When Zeb interviewed me, he told me he don't want to talk boxing. Come on, man. What you mean, nigga? Gervonta Tank Davis. Fuck you mean we ain't gonna talk boxing? So, man, my first word, I even question, is boxing. So in regards to boxing, Tank, right? Y'all have to throw me out this gym, Slim. Like for real, right? Let's keep it real though, man. But yeah. Anthony Perez, Lamont is gonna take Shakur title and then rematch, and the Davis rematch will happen. Lamont ain't beating Shakur, Slim. Shakur's I know we crack a lot of jokes. If we're talking pure boxing, Shakur Stevenson is probably the greatest talent of this generation. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Is he spectacular? No, but is he talented? Yes, as fuck. Real talk. Boom, boom. Oh, man. It's almost time to pick the kids up from school, man. Let me see here, man. I'm going to stay on for a few more. I would love to see Shakur touch him up. Yeah, Shakur beats Roach, man. Facts. Here we go. We got some, hold on. Who this? Mufasa. Salute to Mufasa. Tank afraid of the rematch. Facts. Bro, you must have just got on, bro. Tank already proved he ain't afraid of nothing. He just want to get paid to do it. He proved it when he came home, man. Everybody y'all said he was ducking. He wanted to fight because he thought he was about to get paid. It was a lie. They lied to him. And that's what that is, bro. Real talk. Yeah, I think Roach won the fight too, man. I know Tank ain't scared of him. I know that to be a fact, bro. Boom, boom. Sammy, always enjoy your shares. I respect your opinion. Likewise, Sammy, I respect everybody's opinion, right? Because I know it just comes from that place. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Boom, boom. That's right, AD Solo. I'm coming back on tonight. I don't know if Zed Brooks Multimedia want to keep coming on with us, man. Like I said, this nigga might be on the football field, so we're tossing the football, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, he ain't big with Dunbar High School. He on the field and everything. He rocking with them youngins. And you know what I'm saying? He's always been about the youth, right? See, Zed Brooks Multimedia is a good man, right? That's the thing I gotta see. He's actually a good man. He don't do this for himself. He actually do it for the kids, try to put the youngins on. All these fighters that know him, they know him from before they were famous. And that's why I be going at the niggas like that. Because it's like y'all switch up on my man, bro. You're switching up on my brother, man. I don't respect that switch energy, bro. Boom, life is. I'm gonna rewatch the Tank Roach fight. I can't watch with my eyes filled with smoke. Yo, man. Yo. Sam Brooks Multimedia in the house. Oh, you watching? You still with us, fam? Are you still with us? Or have you retired? If you retired, my nigga. Sam Brooks Multimedia. Have you retired, Slim? You still with? Are you tossing around a football, nigga? Are you a ball player now, nigga? Like what is it? We boxing in here, bro. We boxing in combat sports, bro. That's what we about up in this joint. It's casual boxing talk, man. Casual boxing talk, man. Yeah. Boom, man. So, yo, it's been real. I gotta go pick the youngest up from school, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm coming back on tonight. We're gonna recap this. We're gonna see if that Jake Paul fight real. I think it's the best thing on the table for Tank. In my opinion, allegedly, Floyd does sabotage this dude from behind the scenes. But that's just my opinion, allegedly. I think Floyd did it intentionally because Floyd is petty like that, and that's what makes him that dog, man. Life is good. I'm coming on around 10 p.m. Los Angeles time. Los Angeles time. I'm gonna start doing the late nights. I'm gonna call it the up all night with CBT. Yo, man, much respect and much love to everybody in the chat, man. And I already know y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with y'all, man. I'm rocking with y'all. And like, if Zed Brooks Multimedia is out, I'm about to start doing call-ins, and that's just what it is, man. He going to let me. Was he out or is he in, man? Yeah, let me know, because we ain't running that football shit no more, man. Like that shit was disgusting, man. And the people and the fans of the show didn't like it either, bro. They didn't like it, man. They hated the shit, man. Like real talk, man. So that's just what it is, man. Let know you still with us, man. Because I don't want to do this without you, man. I don't want to do it without you, fam. Yo, man, salute and much love to respect everybody in the chat, man. Scooter Powell, casual boxing fan, aka the Ghost Rider of boxing. This is Casual Boxing Talk. Peace.